Hi everyone, it's Earrings by Angela, and this is Angela, and welcome to our Finding Your Zen series. This is I'm loving it. I'm loving talking about the peace and tranquility and finding the calm in our lives. And today we're going to talk about how to ease your mind, right? And from the picture, you can tell that we are going to talk about meditating, okay? Oh my gosh, we hear all the time, oh, you need to meditate and this and that, but you know what? It's real. But you don't just, you know how in the picture you're looking at right now, she's sitting, she has her candles, she's created the ambiance to get ready to just be and clear your mind. So I remember, and I'll share this with you. I remember when I first started meditating, and I was like, I don't know how to meditate, right? And you think, oh, everyone should know how to meditate. You're just sitting there. But I was like, how do you meditate? Because you hear stories of people who can meditate for hours. And I'm like, how, bro? How? That's my thing. I'm like, how, bro? And I remember I said, well, one of my students um, and I got together for a weekend and we went to a meditation center. Yes, I kick it with some of my students too. Um, so we went to a meditation center and I remember, you know, we were being taken to a room and it had these pillows on the floor and you sit so that you can sit straight up and whatnot. And he taught us how to look and focus on one thing. And the windows, I remember the windows were open. And he said, when you begin, so many things are going to come in to distract you. And you may even hear a song, and I was like, a song, and I'm like, he said a song that came into his mind the first time he started trying to meditate was something with Madonna. Who loves Madonna? I do. I still got one of her records. And yes, I said records because I'm old school. Don't come for me. I'm just messing. But here's the thing. So we went there and he said, close your eyes and or keep them open. So I decided to keep mine open. He said, if you decide to keep it open, find a place in the room to just focus, right? And so I found this place on the wall to focus. So I'm sitting there and I'm focused on this thing. And I remember some of the thoughts in my mind was, oh my gosh, what song is going to come through my head? Well, that's a distraction. And then, but as I started to ease into it, I could hear the traffic and stuff that was around me. And then as I got deeper into it, and I was like, did I, after this process, I was like, did I even blink? But I was staring at the wall. And I think we did like a 15-minute meditation or something. But all of a sudden, I couldn't hear the traffic anymore. It's like everything in my surroundings became quiet. And I was just one with this wall, right? And so I remember as I got to really looking and meditating, all of a sudden I saw it's like a 3D thing. You know how you watch those movies, but it's like a llama. All of a sudden, a llama came out of the wall, and I could see it, and I'm just staring at it. And me and the llama are looking eye to eye. Now, I need to tell you that this wall was blank. There was nothing on the wall. So I'm looking eye to eye with this llama, and we're just staring at each other. Sounds weird, but this is a true story. And I'm like, hmm. And so he, what did he snap? See, he brought us out of our meditation, and we had a conversation about what we experienced. And then he asked us. He said, because it was just me and my friend, and he said, "What was your experience?" And she said what she said about her experience. And then I said what I said, And I told him my process, like I just told you, so I won't repeat it. And when I told him about the llama, he was like, wait a minute, you saw a llama come out of the wall? And I was like, yeah, it was right there. And I'm describing it, the eyes and whatever. He was like, congratulations, you just met your spirit animal. What? Get out of here. Now, here's the crazy thing, right? So I was like, a llama, my spirit animal. I gotta look that up. What does that mean? I'm always intrigued by things like that. So I go research because I'm a bookworm and a nerd that way, you guys. But then I remembered that years ago, early 2000s, I was working at um an elementary school. It was Goodrich Elementary, and one of the days, I think, who was I working with? I was working with the first graders that year. I was a teacher's assistant, you guys, okay? Um, and we had special animals come in for the kindergarten classes, and they actually brought in a llama. So I remember I was like, I'm gonna go to the kindergarten class and see this llama because I've never really been up close to one before, and I took a picture with the llama. But so going back to my meditation, I was like, whoa, that's crazy because I still have that picture of the llama somewhere. And I was like, why am I attracted to llamas? So after that experience, I went to a restaurant, you guys. I think it was the Chancery. I don't know if you guys have that where you are, but we have that here in Wisconsin. And I was actually in Mequon, you guys. So anyway, I went to the Chancery, and I remember I took my mom there for a lunch date, and all of a sudden I'm looking on the wall, and guess what? They had pictures of animals on the wall. Can you imagine which one of those animals was on the wall? A llama. So now I started attracting these llamas. So I was like, I really gotta find out what is going on with this. So anyway, that was my first official meditation experience, and clearly I haven't forgotten it because that was it had to be maybe 4 years ago. But see, I could tell the story like it was yesterday. But what I'm saying is that was my first experience with meditation. And that is one way to do the meditation. Another way that I meditate um, is I do a meditative writing exercise. Okay, so I just write the same thing over and over. Remember how in elementary school, if you were naughty, you had to go to the chalkboard. I will not chew gum in the classroom. I will not chew gum in the class. I will not chew. And you're repeating, 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 right? You know why you're doing that? Because you're meditating on that thing. So that you're putting it into your subconscious mind so that the behavior will change, right? I didn't know that back then. And I don't think that the teachers really understood that either back then. I think they were just like, I'm doing it as a punishment. But you know how we used to cheat? You write, will, and they were like, no, 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 that's cheating. Write it out one sentence at a time. Well, guess what? I only had to do that twice, y'all. Stop. But that's a form of meditation. And there are other forms of meditation. So let me know if you meditate and what are some of your meditation techniques. Or if you don't meditate and you really don't understand how to meditate, then I would love to invite you to this free mini class that I created for meditation. And I'll put the link in the description and in the comments because I know some people don't read the descriptions. But I'd like to invite you to the free meditation uh, class that I created. And yeah, because guys, it's a Zen thing, y'all. So let me know in the comments if you meditate or not. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Invite your friends to become part of the EBA family as well. And if this video resonated with you at all, please, please like it, right? So I will see you for the next episode. Many peace and blessings to you. And remember, it's always, always a Zen thing.